Everyone, this is part 196 of me answering your Percy Jackson questions. If you haven't seen the series before and you don't know what I'm talking about, just check the description right down there below. It tells you what you need to know about the series, about how you can ask me questions, how I'm going to answer those questions. All that stuff is listed down below, so check it out if you want to. But let's go ahead and get into today's comments. We're doing 2 comments today. First comment says, is there a character you relate to for any reason and why or why not? Then it says, mine would be Reina because 1, she's Puerto Rican and we need more representation. 2, she has issues with her dad that aren't mainly demigod only issues, minus the fact he turns into a mania. Yeah, that's not, the mania thing is probably not, your dad probably doesn't turn into a mania, right? Yeah, I'd say I relate to Leo Valdez. By the way, it is pronounced Valdez, all you heathens, okay? Look it up online. It is literally pronounced Valdez, not Valdez, okay? Valdez is how an American would say it. Valdez is the correct Spanish pronunciation. But this video isn't about that. Yeah, I relate to Leo because he's so sarcastic about everything. I feel like that's how my approach is to basically everything in life, so yeah, Leo is my home bro. Wait, what? Homeboy. Why did I say home bro? All right, let's move into the next comment. This one has 3 questions. It says, I got 3 right now. 1, considering your feelings on the books, would you consider Magnus Chase required reading for fans of Percy Jackson? I wouldn't say it's required because Percy and Annabeth's world doesn't really advance that much in the Magnus Chase books, so I wouldn't say it's required, but I would recommend it, I guess. I would recommend it literally just so you can see Percy and Annabeth show up. Annabeth shows up in every Magnus Chase book, at least a little bit, and then Percy shows up in one of the books, and I'll be honest, those are the only reasons that I read those books, because I don't like reading the Magnus Chase. They're not great books. So the only reason I would recommend them is that, yes, you get some more Percy and Annabeth content in those books slightly. It's not that much, but a little bit. Okay, question number 2. If you could create a crossover between the Percy Jackson universe and any other book, movie, video game, or comic, whether a single story or an entire fictional world, what would it be and why? This is a great question. I would love to see Percy Jackson characters / world show up, or vice versa, in the Keeper of the Lost Cities world. If you know that book series, then you know. I just think it'd be really cool to see those characters interact. You know, you got elves in the Keeper of the Lost Cities world, then you got demigods in the Percy Jackson world, and they both have powers. It'd just be cool to see how the powers mesh, how their powers stack up against each other. And maybe they could join forces to fight an evil threat. It'd be really cool. Let's move on to the final question, number 3. What are your opinions on Cleo? Do you think Leo should have stayed single and grew and developed as a person another way before dating anyone? Or do you think it's fine as is? What is developed? Is that a real word? I'm pretty sure it's not a real word. I think you meant devoted. I've answered this question many times. I like Leo. I think Leo deserves to have a girlfriend. So yeah, I'm totally fine with it. And I'm actually happy about it. That answers all of today's questions. Go ahead and get in the comment section and let me know what you thought about my answers. If you have any different answers of your own for those questions, let me know those in the comments as well. And I'll see you tomorrow for part 197 of me answering your Percy Jackson questions.